After a slow start to the regular season, the Washington Commanders are now one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Since kicking off the year with a 1-4 record, the Commanders have reeled off victories in 6 of their past 7 games, occupying the final wildcard position in the NFC. What makes this run for the Commanders more impressive is they've done it with Taylor Heinicke under center. Washington is 5-1 when Heinicke starts this year. There's something about his energy this team feeds off. It feels like guys want to follow him and go all out in a way no team has ever done for Carson Wentz. What is going on, everyone? Red Zone Rosano here, back with another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders and what they've been doing. They have fooled everyone with this incredible run that they're on. Nobody expected this, and in this one, we're going to take a deeper dive at what they've been able to do to give their playoff aspirations a very good shot down the stretch here. If you can kindly drop a like on the video, it would help it a ton. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new for more content just like this. I'm dropping NFL videos a couple times a week, and if you want to see more Commanders content, let me know in the comments section down below. So the fact this team is not only in the hunt, but only a couple of wins away from securing a wildcard spot is pretty remarkable. Sure, Washington is in last place in a very tough NFC East, but the Commanders travel to New York to face the Giants this week, and with a win, would move to 8-4 and into third. Keep in mind, the Giants did lose to the Detroit Lions at home 2 weeks ago, and they're kind of moving in the opposite direction right now. So this is a very winnable game for the Commanders, and I actually have the Commanders winning this one. But let's look at this run that the Commanders are currently on. During this run, the Commanders have relied on their defense, as it's improved significantly during their upswing. In their last 7 games, 6 of 7 which they've won, the Commanders have held opponents to 17 points or less in 5 of them. They haven't allowed more than 21 in any of those games. Washington's done this without arguably its best defensive player in Chase Young, who hasn't played one down this year. Young is still recovering from knee surgery and should make his season debut soon. No one expects anything out of this Commanders team, and they didn't expect them to make the postseason. But we also didn't expect them to be this good, especially after such a slow start. At this rate, the NFC East is on pace to put all 4 teams in the playoffs, something that's never happened in the history of the NFL. Washington won't be favored to win much if this happens, but if any team overlooks them, they've got the defense and luck on their side to pull off at least one big upset come January. Not only have the Commanders been the only team to defeat the Philadelphia Eagles this year, but they are also playing a sustainable brand of football. On offense, Taylor Heinicke has done a solid job as QB1, giving them reliable play at the position. The offense's focal points will continue to be Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson, who have given the team 2 solid change of pace backs. As long as Heinicke continues to be a reliable game manager, there's no reason this offense can't score enough points to keep them in games. The Commanders head into December with both a winning record and palpable momentum, both of which are rare at FedEx Field. Style points are irrelevant because the Commanders have what they so often lack: an identity. It has to run the ball, and it has to play disruptive defense. And it has to make a play or two in the final minute to seal things. That's how this group must play, as though it must claw with every inch to survive. You can acknowledge this group's limitations without acknowledging there's a togetherness about these players and coaches. Think about the increasing effectiveness of Robinson and the running game, which ground out 176 yards Sunday and has averaged 144 over the past 7 weeks. That's not just the rookie getting more comfortable. It's the line gaining confidence too. The same applies to the defense. Fuller's game-winning interception doesn't come without Payne tipping the pass. Payne's tip doesn't win the game unless Fuller secures the ball. After he emerged from the bottom of the pile with FedEx Field truly rocking, Fuller approached Payne. That was a big-time win that the Commanders got on Sunday to really keep him in the thick of things. These Commanders are now 7-5 as November comes to an end. 2 of the 3 Washington teams in the past 15 years to head into December above 500 played under Jay Gruden. There was a 6-4-1 start en route to an 8-7-1 finish in 2016 and a 6-5 start that ended up 7-9 in 2018. The last Washington team to to have 7 wins before December, the 2008 squad, when Jim Zorn's first team was 7-5. That group, though, was trending downward after a 6-2 start. This group is going the other way increasingly. It's because these Commanders know who they are, what they can do, and what they can't. The Commanders are far from a perfect group, but they know who they are, and right now that's a team that has a chance to win every single week. And whenever you got a team like this heading into the playoffs or down the stretch on their way to a potential playoff run, that is a scary thing. And these Commanders have been a great story, man. I mean, think about this team for a second. They get off to that rough start. People are coming after Rivera, saying, oh, he doesn't think Wentz is a good quarterback, this and that. Then Taylor Heinicke comes in, and he just has this renewed energy about him that translates into team success. Like, as soon as Heinicke entered this team and just was once again given the keys to the car, this Commanders team has looked so different. They have looked like a team that you actually have to fear. And this was a team that I did pick to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and it paid out nicely. But besides the point, I knew that Commanders team was going to go into Philly and shock the Eagles because they have that underdog approach to them. They're a team that nobody really takes them seriously. They think, oh, we're going to get an easy win against them. And then you start figuring out, damn, this team is tough. They run the ball well. Their defense is solid. They're without their best defensive player. Imagine when he comes back soon, how lethal that defense is going to actually be. And they got a quarterback who can make plays. He's not a big name. He's not going to pop out on the stat sheet, but he's a gamer. This is a guy in Heinicke who knows how to make key throws. He knows how to scramble for yards. He's willing to put his body on the line if it means getting the first down. He will do whatever it takes to put his team in a position to win. I love these types of players, especially from the quarterback position. He doesn't care who he's playing. He's going to give it his all, and he knows how to manage the game. Taylor Heinicke, I'm so glad he has found success. I'm so glad that the Commanders have officially named him the quarterback for the rest of the season, because this dude is a starter, this dude is a winner, and this is a guy with this Commanders team that can do some big things. So look out for the Commanders. This is a team that has a lot of value to them right now. They got a complete team, and they got a head coach that has them believing. So let's see how they do down the stretch here, but let me know what your thoughts have been about this Commanders team. Guys, hit a like on this video. It helps it a ton. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new for more NFL content. That is it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Red Zone Rosano signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.